With the latest from the newsroom, I'm Corey Fink. Fargo police say a Sartell native was killed in an apparent random attack this week. Prosecutors yesterday charged 35-year-old Ashley Hunter with 2 counts of murder in the deaths of 25-year-old Samuel Trott, who police say he did not know, and 45-year-old Clarence Flowers. Police say Trout lived in an apartment building directly behind Hunter's residence and was bludgeoned to death after he opened his door. Authorities say Hunter was acquainted with Flowers, who was stabbed to death in his apartment Monday afternoon. Police say Hunter was a methamphetamine user that may have been a factor in the random attack. A St. Joseph man was hospitalized and will be booked into jail upon his release after he fled officers in a stolen pickup early this morning. 27-year-old Jeremy Sturzinger crashed into a power pole in a stolen pickup around 2 a.m. today. Deputies used a canine to find Sturzinger after he ran away. He was taken to Buffalo Allina Hospital for injuries sustained in the collision. Sturzinger could be charged with robbery, theft of a motor vehicle, fleeing, and driving after revocation. A former police chief, an attorney, and 6 other area men are facing charges of soliciting prostitution in a public place during a sting by law enforcement in Baxter last month. Charges were filed this week against former Aiken police chief, 62-year-old Scott Smith, 27-year-old Kevin Desmet Grosclose of Little Falls, 47-year-old Eugene Allard of Little Falls, 31-year-old Luke Laborde of Crosby, 32-year-old Matthew Berg of Brainerd, 42-year-old Brett Sievert of Breezy Point, and 49-year-old Kevin Chase of Akeley. A criminal complaint was also filed against 71-year-old Richard Olson, an attorney from Brainerd, but that was still awaiting a signature from a judge after the judge who signed the charges in the other 7 cases recused himself from the 8th name. Between May 19th and May 20th last month, the men, known as Johns, responded to advertisements on a website to meet with a fictional 22-year-old woman named Sunny. The ad was titled Fun and Frisky Blonde in town May 20th. An undercover officer posing as Sunny on the phone set up appointments at a Baxter hotel where over the phone the men allegedly agreed to a price for 30 minutes or 1 hour with Sunny at the hotel. On May 20th, when the men arrived on scene, they were arrested by police and other law enforcement. Hearings are scheduled for all involved between July 8th and August 7th in Crow Wing County District Court. The Morrison County Sheriff's Office is thanking the public for their help in locating the owner of 2 Black Angus cattle involved in a motor vehicle accident about 1:50 this morning near Highway 10 and 58th Street in Bellevue Township near Royalton. A car driven by 45-year-old Melissa Figueroa was traveling north on Highway 10 when she struck one of the animals. A second vehicle traveling behind her, driven by 50-year-old Joseph Figueroa, also struck this animal. Deputies responded, located a second animal in the area that appeared to have been uninjured, and with the public's help was able to locate the owner of the cattle. The family of 2 victims who died in a double fatal crash are seeking damages from a methadone clinic doctor in Brainerd for never conducting a physical examination and never looked at the medical records of the Cloquet woman who caused the crash that killed Zachary Gamachi and Mitchell Lindgren in October of 2012. Vanessa Briggen was 26 when the accident occurred and reportedly injected with a drug into her bloodstream shortly before causing the double fatal crash. Briggen is currently serving a 6-year prison sentence after pleading guilty to criminal vehicular homicide. The families of the 2 killed are seeking punitive damages, stating that the clinic, Pinnacle, did not do a proper check of Briggen before prescribing her the drug. Attorneys for the company stated that they could not have known that Briggen would have gotten behind the wheel after taking the drug. The judge has allowed the wrongful death suit to proceed after talking to both sides in the case and announced that a November 2nd trial date has been set. That's the latest from the newsroom.